Alrighty, well, we're down at the Bedrock today, and it's Wayne and I. We're down at a spot that I did a video of just years ago, and now we're actually going to come down here and give it a shot and see if we can find some gold. So we just got here. Wayne has dropped his buckets and is starting to clean out a crack right here on the bedrock. There's a lot of bedrock here, just beautiful stuff. And we're going to kind of pan around here a little bit. Alright, here we go. And I don't know if you have seen all my videos, but this giant quartz boulder right here featured prominently in that video that I was talking about doing years ago. So in any case, it's still here. It hasn't moved too much, so we have not had any significant high water events. But this is definitely going to be fun. We'll get down here, dig a little bit, and see if we can find some gold in the cracks, because there are lots of cracks. As a matter of fact, I see one right here that I'm going to have to work on. And the zoom on this camera just went nuts on me, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, anyway, this is the Bedrock. We'll be working it, and we'll see exactly how we do here very shortly. Let me zoom back out. We'll get a general look at all the bedrock, and we do have a little water here. I don't know if we've got enough flowing to work a sluice, but I'm going to check and find a spot to see if I can get that going. So we'll get back at you a little bit later. Alright, well, Wayne was just down here and pried out that rock that's standing up on its end right there next to the crowbar, and got this particular spot right down in here, right? And his first pan of the material from under that rock, look at what he got there. Look at that nice little chunker. That is sweet. I'm going to sneak up on that. Here we go. Alright, that is a nice piece of gold there, Wayne.
Let's get some more.
Yeah, hey, name of the game. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, that's about it for the zoom focus. Let me come back down to wide angle and see if I can creep up on that thing from the side here a little bit. And there it is. Gorgeous piece of gold, buddy. Nicely done.
Hope there's more in there.
I certainly hope there's more in there too. Come on, turn off. Alright. Well, since Wayne is getting such nice looking material out of the bottom of this hole, I can't wait to see what comes out of it. He is getting some beautiful clay and all kinds of rounded rock, and hopefully that runs down just a little farther. He is working that really well. Let's take a look at this material if I can zoom in a little bit. Look at that. It's gray clay. Nice rounded river rock, which means that that drop in there between the big rock we pried out and the bedrock, why, there was enough room for those larger rocks to get down in there, which means there was enough room for gold to get down in there. So this is going to be very interesting to see when he pans this particular pan full of material out. Man, you got a lot of stuff in there too. Look at all that good stuff. Yeah. Alright. And of course, Wayne is working with a nice teaspoon. This is one of the tools that we find is the most useful, and because you can really get in these little cracks and crevices and get that material out. So we'll come back as soon as Wayne starts panning this out, and we'll see what kind of material he gets. Alright, well, Wayne reports that he got about 8 flakes of gold out of the material there that was out of the bottom of that hole that we saw him digging out. And a couple of, like 3 of them you said were fair-sized flakes, and the rest were a little smaller. But hey, 8 flakes is nothing to argue with. Alright, now, did you move another rock, or is that more material from the same spot?
It's out of the same spot.
Oh, okay, alright. So, since he's panning out right now, why, we'll sit and watch him pan here for a second.
This is pretty much overburden, Rick.
Oh, well, okay, if it's overburden,
on the side.
just tell me if you got any gold at all.
One little tiny flake.
One tiny flake. Okay, well, in that case we won't make a big production out of taking a picture of the one flake. Alright, let's go down here and take a look and see where Rick was working. Alright, I'm going to come around. And, alright, now we can see this section of the bedrock that had filled up with a bunch of, material that had blown in. When I say blown in, I'm talking about it's just loose gravels like this right here that blew in and filled up these holes. But down at the bottom of those holes, there was actually some areas that had not been cleaned out by the guy that was in this hole before. That's what half the stuff I do, is coming along and cleaning up after people have already done the hard work. They've removed all the overburden, they've pried out the rocks, they've done everything they should do, and then they get down where you can get to the bottom of the hole and get into the gold, and for some reason they stop. I don't know. It's weird, but hey, I'm not going to argue with it. Okay, so we got 2 little spots here. There was this spot right here. Then I moved on down and cleaned up that area right there. Now, I did pour some water in there, and I'm going to suck that out just in case there's the odd flake or 2 that is coming off the side of the side walls there of the bedrock. And I'll get that sucked out here in a second. Then I got a little material out of this little run right here. Again, if we back up and take a look at this bedrock, right, we can see that, alright, now this is upstream. When this river or creek gets to moving, even in normal flow situations, why all this bedrock is covered with water, and that bedrock would come right down over here, and gold would drop out right at the edge of both of those drops, right to the base of both of those drops. So that's what I've cleaned out, and we'll see what kind of gold we get out of there. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, we can see what kind of gold I got out of there, because I got some gold in my pan down here. Let's shake that around, tap it out, and see if we can get a picture of it. Oops, come on, gold. There you go. Not a lot of gold. I have done much better out of different drops, but in this particular case, I just wanted you to see what we are doing as well as how we are doing it. I'm going to put this gold in the shadow and sneak up on it. Alright, now you can see the gold right there along the edge. And what do we got? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 chunky bits of gold. So definitely worthwhile. I'm not going to write home about it, but gold is gold. And we'll get back and find another crack that might not have been hit yet. Okay, well, here we have Wayne working a crack in the rocks. And let's see, he pried out one small rock. But take a look at the gold he got. Hang on, I'm going to throw a little water back over that because it looks so good. And I'm going to get my shadow over here. If I can. There we go. Okay. Now we got shadow. And let's take a look at gold here. Whoa, baby, look at that gold. Dang, that is pretty. Good stuff. Alright, and again, that's one tiny little crack that you can see Wayne working right down here. I'm going to get my shadow over it. So, okay, just spread out that one little rock, and you can see the size of the rock by relationship to his hand. But he's definitely getting nice gold out of there. Excellent. Alright, we're back to digging here. Alrighty, well, Wayne and I are about to hang it up here. It's getting a little too hot down here on the bedrock. Amazing as it may seem, it's, what do you figure, about 80 degrees, 85?
At least 80.
Yeah, guaranteed. Anyway, so we're going to go home and drink some fluids. I won't specify what kind of fluids, but we're going to drink fluids. In any case, here's my last pan. I just was finishing running it out. And look at that nice chunker right there. That is a sweet piece of gold. I don't know if I can get any closer. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, my zoom kind of pulls a HAL 2000 on me, and that's what it feels like. Alright, well, okay, there's gold. I'll finish cleaning that up, suck it up, and call it a day. But it was a gorgeous day on the bedrock. Kind of nice to get back out here and goof around. And until next time, this is Hurt Hawk and Wayne signing off.